Hi, Virgos. Welcome. Today we're going to be going over Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anybody with a lot of Virgo energy in their chart is going to be able to relate to this reading for the month of May. So what can Virgos or Virgo energy expect this month? As always, I'm going to use a couple decks here just to make sure we can get you all types of information. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, Virgos. So it looks like this is a good time for you. You're feeling very grounded and stable in who you are. You're working very hard, and you're in a position or a time where like you really feel like you're standing in your power. You're taking care of yourself. You don't need to depend on anybody else, or most of you anyway. I do see though that there are some of you who are struggling with a career or some type of financial thing that's happening in your life right now. And this may or may not involve someone, possibly a man in your life, who has done something sneaky and caused you to lose some money, or even support from your family. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry that you're going through that because that sounds really hard. But let's see what we can get from this. So for the Virgos that are struggling this month, what can they do to pull themselves out of this? What can they do to make things better? Okay, Virgos, so the biggest thing here that I'm getting is to make sure you're releasing these things that aren't serving you. There's a situation in your life that you're rebuilding from, but just make sure you're focusing on the positive things too. Virgo energy can really tend to worry and focus on the negative things, and that'll be really tough for you to get yourself out of this position. So find those little wins, those little blessings, like the little things that you can be like, I'm doing a good job, and you can give yourself that credit. Um, Stop focusing on the negative things and the things that aren't working. That would be best for you to do this month, and that will actually really help you bring you out of this funk that you're in. For the Virgos that are on their game, that are doing all of the things and standing in their power, what can those Virgos do to stay there? Okay, so what you guys can do is just make sure you're balancing your finances. Make sure you're putting some money away. You're not spending it all, giving it all away, or spending it on things that other people need. Make sure you're putting some away to save it for a rainy day, because you are going to need that at some point coming up in the near future. Not in a bad way, just you're going to end up needing it. So make sure you're doing that. All right, so Virgos, let's see here. All right, what is Virgo's message for the month of May? So this is funny. So we actually have the South Node in Virgo in the 12th house for the cards that came up. So on a spiritual level, the advice here is just remember methods for the healing power of seeking oneness with all there is. So on a spiritual level, I would kind of say there might be some of you who are working with the public or coaching or working in the health field or something like that. And if you are, just maybe bringing in some like holistic healing methods, like things that will really allow, like, so any of you that are working with groups or with people or coaching, you have or this is a good energy and space for you to do like holistic healings or group healings, so that, you're doing all these things together in a group as one, working on bringing people together in that type of sense. I think that'll be really beneficial for you for this month. On a mental level, it's saying to reconsider the analyzing of philanthropy. So just making sure you're not analyzing philanthropy types of things too much. So anything you're giving or donating to or anything along those lines. Um, there's no need to analyze everything, which I know can be really tough for a Virgo. So just reconsider the judgments and those types of things around all of that, or just learning how to not judge, which can be tough, especially for Virgo. It's like an instinct; it just happens naturally. Um, so just if you can kind of teach yourself how to do that, and um, take away those negative things and replace them with things that are more positive, then you can start to build healthier habits in your mind as well. On a physical level, it's saying now is not the time to resulting from the imperfectionism or from the perfectionism of keeping your involvement hidden. So this isn't the time for you to be hidden. Maybe maybe keeping your professionalism hidden, but to make sure. I mean, that can be really hard, right? When we're all focused on needing everything to be perfect, we're usually not moving on to the next step. We can be stuck in that phase for way too long, making sure everything's perfect. Everything's perfect, Virgos. Get your stuff out there. Turn in the paper, turn in the project, put your stuff out there. It's perfect enough. And after you put it out there, you can still go back and make some tweaks and stuff. There's no such thing as perfection, Virgos. So be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself. And you got this. All right. So what do Virgos need to heal this month? Okay. So some Virgos are in a space where they're feeling a bit envious of somebody else's relationship. So you just want to make sure you get a handle on that. That type of energy will absolutely bring you down. Like I said before, just focusing on the positive things that are in your life, not focusing on what you don't have, focusing on all the things you do have. Give yourself a break, Virgos. You are awesome. Yes, thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, and I can't wait to see you next month. Oh, yeah, and please comment and let me know if this resonates with any of you. And I can't wait to see you for next month's horoscope. Bye.